video, what we'll be doing is, since when we actually start our, why is this stuck? Okay. So once we start our app, then what happens is, like, there are these cities which are there. So there's the city Seattle. When I click, what I want is for Seattle, I'll click a button, and then when I press that button, the weather will show up over here. When I click some other button, the weather will actually show up over here. So that is basically what I want right now. So let's do this. What we'll do is we will actually, there's two ways that we can do it. One is a table view. When we select a particular table row, it will actually go there and show that. But another way is putting a button in there. So we'll actually put a button in there because that'll use the table view nib file, TableViewCell nib file. So we'll say new file. This will be a Coho touch class. We'll click on next, and we'll say weather TableViewCell, which is a subclass of UI TableViewCell. We'll also create a nib file. So a nib file also gets created. Okay, so that is created. That is perfect. We'll actually remove all of that. Okay, so that is good. We'll come over here, and for now what we'll do is we'll actually take a label, and we'll put the label over here, and we'll take a button, and we'll put a button over here. And for the button, what we will do is we'll say that get weather is there. Okay, so then we'll say for this it is 5 from the top, 5 from the bottom, 5 from this side, and its width is, let's say, 120, right? So its width is 120. For the label, what we are going to do is it'll be 5 from the top, 5 from this side, 5 from this side, and 5 from this side. So remaining sides, it's actually taking all of that. And then we'll say that this is your city, and that'll be the getting of the weather. Okay, so that is perfect. Next, what we want to do is we want to actually take the outlets. So we'll actually create outlets. So for the city, we'll actually say control drag and drop, and we'll say LBL city, and we'll say get weather. So control drag and drop, we'll say get weather action. Okay, get weather action. So for getting the weather, what we need is we actually need the city key, right? So we'll come over here, and we'll say var city key is equal to blank right now. We also need city is equal to blank right now, right? That is okay. So that is good. Then what we will do is we'll actually go to the table view code. So in the table view code, what we'll do is, if the text label.text is equal to this, instead of using this one, we'll actually be using the one that we just made. So we'll go to GitHub, and we will see our code, and we'll just copy and paste because I don't want to waste time. So table view nib file, we'll come to the nib file, and we will go to the view controller over here. So we'll just copy this code. Okay. So we copied this code. We will comment this, and we'll add a new code. So this is our new code. This is, instead of TableViewCell, it is weather TableViewCell. Weather TableViewCell as weather TableViewCell. And then we'll say cell dot LBL city dot text is equal to cities model for index path dot row dot city. Okay, so that is the city. Then what we will do is we'll also do the city key. So we'll say cell dot city key dot text. City key is equal to this dot city key. Okay, and then we'll say dot city is equal to this dot city. Okay, that will be fine. So that'll be fine. We actually have that. Okay, so that is good. Except there is one little problem. The one problem that we have is okay, why is it failing? Let's see, optional value. Exclamation dot city key, and this will be exclamation dot city key. Okay, cannot force unwrap. Why is this not happening? It's asking for a default value. Default value is I don't know, blank. Okay, for that also we'll just put blank. Okay, it should basically not be reaching at that place, but that's actually okay. Okay, instead of that, what we can do is we can actually say we can say guard let guard let city model is equal to else return cell. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll say city model dot city and city model dot city key, and city model dot city. We don't want to provide this because this is already there. Okay, I think that should good. That should be good. Okay, so that is there. Except one thing, we'll say if index path dot row is equal to 0, which means that's the first one. The first one we'll just write current city. Else okay, and this will be current. Current location. Okay, so that is good. If it is current location, then that is good, and otherwise we are initializing all these values. Okay, so that is good. Let's run this and see if we have the same thing over here. Okay, so now we have a current weather. When we want to press this button, the weather should actually show up for current location. When we press this button, weather should show up for Seattle, Portland, and stuff like that, right? So that is what it is. Let's do that part in the next video.